Are you just constantly exhausted, guzzling coffee all day long, just trying to make it to 5 o'clock? You probably chalk it up to a crazy schedule or not getting enough sleep. But what if the real reason you're so tired is hiding in what you eat or what you don't eat? It's a vicious cycle, right? You wake up feeling like you barely slept, drag yourself through the afternoon, and then completely crash the second you get home. It's easy to blame modern life, but the real problem could be something much simpler. Your body trying to tell you it needs something. In this video, we're going to break down the top nutrient deficiencies that could be secretly wrecking your energy. And more importantly, we'll talk about what you can do about it, starting today. We'll look at the specific signs your body is sending and the simple everyday foods that can help you get your spark back. This isn't about some crazy diet or complicated plan. It's about learning to listen to your body and giving it the fuel it actually needs. So, if you're ready to stop feeling tired and start feeling like yourself again, stick around. First up, let's talk about the big one, iron. This is probably the nutrient everyone thinks of when it comes to energy, and for good reason. Iron is absolutely critical for making hemoglobin, which is a protein in your red blood cells. Think of hemoglobin as the oxygen taxi service for your entire body. It picks up oxygen from your lungs and delivers it to every single cell. When you're low on iron, you can't make enough of these taxis. The result? Your body is starved for oxygen, and you feel it as this deep, unshakable fatigue. And I don't just mean your typical, I could use a nap kind of tired. Iron deficiency fatigue is a bone-deep exhaustion that doesn't seem to go away, no matter how much you sleep. You might also notice other clues like looking a little more pale than usual, getting winded just from walking up the stairs, or having hands and feet that are always cold. Some people even get strange cravings for things that aren't food, like ice. This all happens because your heart is working overtime to pump what little oxygen-rich blood you have around your body, leaving you feeling weak and even irritable. So what can you do? The good news is you can tackle this with your diet. There are two kinds of iron: heme, from animal foods, and non-heme, from plants. Your body has a much easier time absorbing heme iron, so great sources are red meat, chicken, and fish. But if you're vegetarian or vegan, you have tons of options too. Lentils, beans, spinach, and fortified cereals are all packed with non-heme iron. And here's a pro tip. To help your body absorb that plant-based iron, always pair it with vitamin C. Just a squeeze of lemon over your lentil soup or some bell peppers in your spinach salad can make a huge difference. Alright, next up is vitamin B12. This is a big deal for creating healthy red blood cells, keeping your nerves working right, and even building your DNA. A B12 deficiency can be really sneaky because it often creeps up on you, and the symptoms can easily be brushed off as stress or just getting older. If you're low on B12, one of the first things you'll feel is fatigue and weakness. Just like with iron, a lack of B12 messes with your red blood cells, so your body just isn't getting the oxygen it needs. But B12 deficiency hits more than just your body. It directly messes with your brain. Ever have that frustrating brain fog where you just can't focus? Or maybe you're having little memory slips that seem out of character? Those are classic signs. You might also notice mood swings, like feeling more irritable, or even symptoms that feel a lot like depression. One very specific symptom is a weird neurological feeling, like numbness or pins and needles in your hands and feet. Some people might even have trouble with balance or get a sore, swollen tongue. Since B12 is found almost entirely in animal products, vegetarians and vegans really need to be mindful. Fantastic sources of B12 are fish, meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy. For anyone on a plant-based diet, you'll want to look for fortified foods. A lot of plant milks, breakfast cereals, and nutritional yeast are fortified with B12 and are great ways to get what you need. And because B12 is so important for your brain and nerve health, making sure you get enough is non-negotiable. A long-term deficiency can cause damage that you can't reverse. When you hear vitamin D, you probably think of strong bones, and you're not wrong. It's essential for absorbing calcium, but it turns out it's also a huge player in our energy, immune system, and mood. In fact, one of the most common signs of a vitamin D deficiency is just feeling tired all the time. If you constantly feel wiped out, your bones ache, or you just have this general muscle weakness, it could be your body telling you it needs more vitamin D. Many people who correct a vitamin D deficiency report a major boost in their energy levels. This fatigue can also come with other subtle clues, like not sleeping well, feeling down or depressed, or even losing more hair than normal. Vitamin D receptors are all over our bodies, including in our muscles. So when you don't have enough, it can lead to that heavy, achy feeling that just adds to the exhaustion. We call it the sunshine vitamin because our bodies make it when sunlight hits our skin. Just getting 15 to 20 minutes of sun a few times a week can really help. But for a lot of us, especially if you live in a place with long winters, have darker skin, or are really good about using sunscreen, sun alone isn't enough. Luckily, you can get it from food too. Fatty fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel are packed with it. Other good choices include fortified milk, egg yolks, and mushrooms. Since vitamin D deficiency is so widespread, it's one of the first things to look into if you're dealing with fatigue you just can't explain. If any of this is clicking for you and you're having a little aha moment about your own fatigue, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more tips to help you feel your best. Let's talk about magnesium. It's often called the relaxation mineral, but it's just as important for creating energy. Magnesium is a total powerhouse. It's involved in over 300 different jobs in your body, including the process that turns your food into fuel for your cells. If your magnesium levels are low, that energy production line slows way down, leading to fatigue and weakness. When you're low on magnesium, it can show up in some really annoying ways. Do you ever get muscle cramps or twitches, especially in your legs at night? That's a classic sign. It can also lead to poor sleep, anxiety, and even an irregular heartbeat. All things that will leave you feeling drained the next day. Because magnesium is key for both relaxing your muscles and making energy, a shortage hits you with a double whammy. You struggle to rest, and you struggle to create the energy you need. Magnesium deficiency might be more common than we think, partly because diets high in processed foods can be low in it. Plus, it's easy to get more. Think of leafy greens like spinach and kale as magnesium gold. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds, are also fantastic sources. You can also find it in legumes like beans and lentils, whole grains, and even dark chocolate. Adding more of these foods into your day can help make sure your body has the magnesium it needs to both chill out and power up. Last but not least, let's cover folate, also known as vitamin B9. Folate is essential for growing and dividing cells, and it works as a team with vitamin B12 to create those all-important red blood cells. If you're low on folate, your body can't make enough healthy ones to carry oxygen where it needs to go. This can cause a type of anemia that brings on serious fatigue, weakness, and can make you look pale. The fatigue from a folate deficiency can feel like you have absolutely zero stamina. You might also feel irritable or notice you're not as hungry as usual. One interesting sign can be a smooth and sore tongue. Folate is especially vital for women who might become pregnant because it helps prevent certain birth defects, but its energy-boosting role is important for everyone. Without enough of it, your body just can't repair itself or make new energy-carrying cells, leaving you feeling sluggish. Getting more folate is both easy and delicious. The best sources are dark leafy greens. In fact, the name folate comes from the Latin word folium, which means leaf. So load up on spinach, kale, and romaine lettuce. Other amazing sources are asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and legumes like beans, peas, and lentils. Citrus fruits and fortified cereals are also great ways to get enough. By focusing on these foods, you can support your body's energy production from the ground up. So, if you've been just barely getting through your days on caffeine and willpower, maybe it's time to look at your plate instead of your to-do list. That constant exhaustion, the brain fog, the achy muscles, it might not just be stress. It could be your body sending out an SOS for key nutrients like iron, B12, vitamin D, magnesium, or folate. The biggest takeaway here is that you have way more control over your energy than you think. By making small changes to your diet, like adding more leafy greens, eating some fatty fish, or snacking on nuts and seeds, you can give your body the tools it needs to create real, lasting energy. It's about nourishing your body, not just filling your stomach. Of course, if you really think you have a deficiency, the best move is always to talk to a doctor who can run some tests and give you advice that's specific to you. But for many of us, the path to feeling vibrant and energized again starts right in the kitchen. What about you? Have you ever figured out a nutrient deficiency was behind your fatigue? Share your story in the comments below. Let's help each other out and take back our energy, one healthy meal at a time. Also, while you're still here, check out this video I made for you. It's your next step to a healthier you.